As I look back at my time here at LCCS, I find myself laughing at every memory, whether it be good ones or bad ones. Like the time the kitchen caught on fire and they took us on the football field, and like an hour, then it was like, okay, get back to work. That was probably the most used phrase all through my school years. Get back to work. Heard that at least 10 times a day. Thank you to all of the teachers that have put up with me over these years. Sister Susie, Sister Angie, Sister Joe, Sister Tina, and last but certainly not least, Sister Daly. And a special thanks to my parents for that after every argument and disagreement, you stood by my side. No matter what, and always believed in me. Even to this day, here at LCCS, and to the rest of you that are still stuck here, good luck. Have lots of fun, and please do a senior prank I didn't get to. I will leave you with this. It is a speech that I said in class for my English test. Everyone loved it and said it was so good I should share it with you all. So I am. Please bear with me as I strut my speech writing and giving skills that my school has taught me. Everyone and their mama has done a speech because they had to, but not me. I wanted to do this speech. I've been looking forward to it all year. Everyone else's speech that I've heard done by a senior from this school, for as far back as I can remember, has been serious and just boring. Like how they love playing baseball in school. Yes, don't get me wrong, I had a blast. It's fun to play and watch, but the history of it is just lifeless. I am happy to announce that my speech will not be about history, the stock market, the government, and certainly not about some dead guy. So here we go. At one time in everyone's life, they came to a crossroad and asked themselves, did I come with an instruction manual? Truly, it's sad. The only thing that you came into this world with was a lot of stress for your parents. But you are in the right place today, because I actually have a guide to live your life by. I know that I've told myself after I did something stupid, I really wish I would have known that was going to happen before I did that. There are some things that are just common sense, like don't eat a whole banana and then drink a Sprite. It's not fun. But then there are very difficult choices to make. That's what I will try to help you out with today. If I were to have a title for my speech today, I would call it The Guide to Life for Dummies. Literally, dummies. Please, I ask for your undivided attention for the next few minutes, as the information I will be sharing with you today could change your life. I will go all the way from things not to do to things you should do. To start, I'll read a few facts that I have listed of what not to do. Don't eat rocks. Don't take naps in the road. Don't stoke fires with your fingers. Don't throw a brick straight up. Don't breathe car exhaust. Don't flip off the mafia. Don't stick screwdrivers into electrical outlets. Don't bathe in a tub full of snow. Don't eat hot coals. Don't stargaze with friends on a hilltop in a thunderstorm using metal fishing rods. I hope you found that little bit of information helpful. But if you thought that was all the information I could come up with, you are sadly mistaken. I could go on all day. Mind like this, craziness is easy. Now for the next round of things that will hopefully change your life. If you ever meet the president, don't offer him the surprise gift of a firearm by whipping it suddenly out of your coat pocket. The warning, don't try this at home, really means don't try it at all. The expression, life in the fast lane, should not inspire you to live in the road. Don't escape into jail. Sell at most one of your kidneys. Only squeeze the handle end of the sword. Don't snap towels at passing cops. And don't throw an angry cat straight up. There's so much more that I could say, but my time is limited. So I better start rounding this up. There are a million things that someone can instruct you to do. But if you really want to live a life full of peace and happiness, then there's a list of things that you should do. You should always do the right thing even when no one's looking. You should always respect the people God has put over you, even though that is very tough sometimes. You should always honor your parents. You should always treat others with respect. You should always give of yourself. You should always love your neighbor. You should always put others in front of you. You should always show the love of God in everything that you do. You should always obey biblical principles. You should always pray and seek God's will before making any big decision. Now, the things I just mentioned are always hard to do, and sometimes it seems impossible. Sometimes it takes all that you have just to say a two-letter word, no. Often we fail. Often we sin. Don't let that keep you down, because I'm happy to let you know that we have a God that always has a list of things that He goes by. Here's just a few things that He does all of the time. He always loves. He always has mercy on us. He always is graceful. He always forgives. He always takes you back. He always lets you know He's there. He always listens. He always blesses. He never stops reaching. He never stops touching. He never stops healing. He never stops ministering. So the next time that you come to Crossroads, just remember, there might not be a real guide to life for dummies, but there is God, and His Word is always there for you and will never be wrong.